Oh, we are here in the off season, and yeah, trying to find some guys here to pick up, maybe here in free agency. I'm honestly kind of thinking about picking up Joey Gallo here, honestly. Um, but I just don't know because with how our team currently is, we have Jeffrey Ramos coming through the pipeline. Jose Gutierrez maybe coming through the pipeline. And then even that, we also have some like right fielders. You see here, we got some young guys here. Johan Arnaz coming up. He's gonna be a beast. We have Christian Pache, Pico Armstrong, Kevin Alcantara, and Alexander Canario, and also Brendan Davis, who are all young, viable options for us here in the outfield. So that's what makes me not know what to do over here, because if we bring in a guy who is 29 years old, he wants 5 years and $17.6 million a year, which actually is not bad. But he wants 5 years. That'll take him until he's 34. But he also has flexibility to where he can play first, third, and the outfield. So I could bring him in, and then we could play him anywhere, pretty much. He could play first for us. If we have young guys come to the system, because like if we have Johan Arnaz come up to the system, and these guys are Pache, Pico Armstrong, Canario, Kevin Alcantara, and Brendan Davis, and also Jeff Ramos, and we can have Gallo play either first for us or he can play third. My problem with that is that we also do have Nick Madrigal, Chase Strumpf, Sepulveda, and Nico Horner, who could all pretty much vie for a spot in the infield. So I just don't know what to do there. Our rotation for the upcoming season, I'm hoping will be Paddock, Steele. Cole Stewart hasn't started in 2 years. But he's at innings for us. He's a big inning eater for us. His ERA is bad, or was bad this past season, but he's at innings for us. But going back to rotation for the season, I want to see it be, or I hope it's Paddock. Well, I believe as of right now it'll be Paddock, Steele, Park, Thompson, and then we need a fifth. So that could either be Alec Mills, Larry Lewis, or even one of the other guys down here in Espinosa, or even Vizcaino. Or we could be in the market here for a starting pitcher. That honestly would not be bad. One of them probably, I think, maybe be James Paxton. I haven't looked at his stats though, but just like a big veteran leader here for us. 11-9, he went last season. With a 4.26 ERA, which honestly is not terrible. 133 WHIP, again, not bad honestly, and a 352 WHIP, which I think is pretty good. I wouldn't mind that on my team. Just thinking of like who else we could get. Maybe Max Scherzer here for a little veteran presence here on the team. Started 2 games last season. The only reason why I'd pick up Max Scherzer is for his veteran presence. I feel like he doesn't really have much left in the tank, but he could be a good veteran for us. Sonny Gray wouldn't be a bad option either, honestly. With a nice ERA and FIP over there. I'd probably bring him in just for like a year. I'd probably bring in Max Scherzer here for a year. Maybe might bring in Paxton for multiple years, not 4 years because he'll be 38 by then, but maybe like 2 years for him. maybe if I do bring in any of these guys. But I think for right now I'm gonna try to bring in Joey Gallo. Um, I feel like Gallo is a guy for us that could be that could be big. Even I mean even Ketel Marte could be big. I mean he can play middle infield. He can play the outfield as well. Put up a pretty good season last season. Had a 3.1 average, 373 OBP, 491 slugging percentage, and a 464 or 864 OPS, which honestly is just not that bad. And yeah, you know. And plus Marte is a switch hitter. But I honestly like Gallo a lot more, honestly. I don't know what it is about Gallo. I just feel like he just gets on base a lot. I just feel like, yeah, his average is down, or is not where it is for, like, you know, a Ketel Marte, but, like, I mean, this guy, I mean, he can hit for power, he can get on base. Brings us a great glove as well. Ketel Marte's glove isn't bad either, but just, I don't know. Ketel Marte's power of his life is going way down. While Gallo is honestly getting a little bit better here, so I'm gonna try bringing Gallo here. He wants 5 years at 17.6 mil. Plus Gallo's cheaper, so 5 years at 17.6 mil. I'll probably offer him that much money right there, or I'll probably offer him that 5 years with a we'll do 4 years with the player option. Actually, 4 years with the club and player option for the 5th year. I think we'll make this backloaded to save on money. Although money for us isn't really a huge issue, honestly. I feel like money for us isn't a huge issue. So, but I'll still make it backloaded. And there we go. Hopefully he wants to come back here, or not come back here, but come over here to the team. Contreras got qualified by the Braves at whatever that $19.2 million I think it still is. So that's a big price tag there for the Braves to put on a guy who really hasn't been playing good for them. I mean, he hit right around the Mendoza line last season, 204. But hey, maybe they like him over there. I mean, I feel like we do have the starters to get us through the season. Paddock, Steele, Park, Thompson, and we just gotta get a 5th in there. Maybe Larry Lewis could be that guy. But I mean, I feel like you can't go wrong with Max Scherzer here for a season. I mean, he does want to go to a contending team, but if money's there, then I feel like he'd want to come here if the money's there. I'll pay him that much money right there, $7.7 million. You know, I'll pay him 8 mil just for 1 year. I don't think we're too pressed for money right now, honestly. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, our budget is good. Our budget's really good, actually. Yeah, we're not paying anybody any money over here. I mean, we're only paying $3 million in player salaries right now. And it's just because of David Bodie. That's just on the guys who are signed though. So that'll go up once we get some guys signed. But I don't know if I want Paxton. I'll sign Scherzer. I will commit to Max Scherzer here. Kluber was good last season there for the Yankees. 32 starts, 2.88 ERA, 4.14 WHIP, He's a little bit higher there for his ERA. Scherzer last season a 3.01 ERA with a 3.94 WHIP. So he didn't get as lucky in my opinion, but I just feel like we need to get a veteran presence in here. Kluber, he's qualified though, but so is Scherzer. So I don't know what the money situation would be, or what the pick situation would be if we got rid of or signed Max Scherzer. What pick we would give up? Chris Archer, he didn't really have a good year last season. Tyler Anderson in the same boat. A 5.21 ERA with a 4.74 FIP, which isn't terrible honestly. I'm gonna try signing Kluber here though. It's like a 1-year deal. He wants 11 mil though, which is tough. I'll give him 9. I don't think I can do 11. I mean, I could do 11, but that's a lot of money. I'll also offer Scherzer, because I think we'll get one other over here. I don't think we'll get both with what we're offering. Maybe we'll get both, who knows? But if we do get both, then I can probably maybe trade one. Maybe, I don't know. Actually, I'm gonna withdraw an offer on one of them. I'll withdraw on Scherzer first. We'll see if we can get Gallo here. The Mets get Bears 5 years, 155. Tampa got Brian Hayes, dang bro. The Braves got Aaron Nola 6 years, 186. That's huge for them. That's a big signing for them right there. Sanchez goes to the Phillies at 5 years, 25 mil. So, oh, let's go. We get Gallo here. The White Sox get Aaron Judge. If we just look at the team here for the Braves, I mean, they have some. Oh no, for the Phillies, sorry. They have some threats here on offense. I don't really know why they got Sanchez when they had Real Muto, but now they got Sanchez and Real Muto. Rhys Hoskins is still there. Gene Segura is still there. Chris Bryant is there. Ha-Seong Kim is there. And I mean, after that, they have Badu and Mullins, as well as Bryce Harper still. So I mean, that offense there is just amazing. The Braves, they have Keston Kierstad now. That's a big trade for them. On when they got him, but they now have a rotation of Nola, Soroka, Fried, Anderson, and Inola. So I mean, that's a great rotation right there. Probably one of the best in the league, if not the best. And they're all under 30 years old, so that's huge for them. I mean, they look like viable threats right now for a World Series or for a championship. They have William Contreras. I think they probably need to get another catcher just to have 2 viable catchers there. Freeman, Albies, Riley, Orlando Arcia, Ozuna's still there, Acuna's still there, and then yeah. But we got our guy Joey Gallo. That's a big signing right there for us, because I mean, before we didn't really have any big power back besides Ian Happ, who had a good season last season. 31 home runs for us, but I feel like we just need to get another guy in there who could just hit for power for us. We got him in there, and Joey Gallo, 5 years too. So that's big. That is big right there. The Angels get Wilson Contreras, 5 years, $16 million, $12 million a year for Wilson Contreras. I mean, it honestly just depends on what he does, or how he does. Yeah, what he does. Because I mean, now they have Ohtani, Trout, and Contreras in there. Amed Rosario is also in there, as well as David Fletcher, Rendon, Jared Walsh is still there. So I mean, they have some weapons there on offense. Just a matter of if they can, you know, get them all to work and get the pitching under control over there. And with Ohtani, Sandoval, Bundy, Canning, and Cobb, maybe it's not as bad as it normally is there in LA, but I mean, they still only have 2 guys that had sub-4 ERAs this season, so there is that. But I mean, not offense looked even more lethal. You had Contreras, who hasn't swung the bat well, I would say. Last year or 2 years ago, he was pretty good. He had a good year, but last year was not good at all for him. Probably a career low with batting for him last season. But we'll see what he does this season. 2.3 WAR. We'll see what he does this season there for the Angels. And also got Jared Walsh, Fletcher, Rendon. I mean, we looked at like all these guys, but just looking at them again. They still have Joe Adell, Harold Ramirez, Mike Trout, Brendan Marsh, Taylor Ward, Deshaun Knowles, we almost traded for a couple years ago, but we didn't. So yeah. Oh yeah, the Nats could trade Turner into a 6-year deal at 12 mil a year, pretty much. That's a steal right there, in my opinion. The Cardinals re-signed Wander Franco. So the Rays, they add Trey Turner to the team. Their pitching staff is just lethal. Dylan Cease, Rodon, Glasnow, Chirinos, and McClanahan. That's just a deadly rotation. And also got Brendan McKay in there, who's young. Shane Baz in there, who's young. Could maybe be some trade assets on this team, maybe. Yanni Chirinos, who I could have traded for, I think it was last year or 2 years ago, one of the two. Yeah, it was definitely 2 years ago. And this year right here, I didn't trade for him, but I should have, because this last season he was amazing. This last season. I don't know. I may try to get maybe Brendan McKay over here, or even Shane Baz, and that would be actually kind of huge. Brendan McKay can head too, which I really do like that about him. I may try to get somebody over here from the Rays. We'll see. But I mean, this team is stacked. They still have Mike Zunino and Francisco Mejia. They still have. Well, they got Ryan Mountcastle now, and Bobby Bradley. They got Trey Turner now, as well as Jorge Polanco and Vito Brujan, who's still down there in the minors. They got Brian Hayes, Paul DeYoung, Bryce Turing, Austin Meadows, Brett Phillips, and Jordan Leplo, and all these guys down here still. So that team's definitely looking nice. I don't even know what they would need in terms of position players, so I can maybe get one of these guys in here. Brendan McKay or Shane Bass, or even Luis Patino. I don't know what it would take to get those guys, or one of those guys, but can I maybe try to see over here? Let's see. It would take Alvin Roberts, Jeffrey Ramos, and Sergio Alcantara to get Brendan McKay. I mean, I wouldn't be mad with Alcantara or even Jeffrey Ramos, honestly. Alvin Roberts, let's see. 21B potential. We drafted him. He was an draft pick of ours. Jeffrey Ramos, I mean, I feel like he's tradable because of what we have. I mean, we have Joey Gallo out there now in left field, as well as Pache, Pico Armstrong, Kevin Alcantara, Canario, and Brendan Davis, who are all viable options for us to play in the outfield. Even Ian Happ, if he can continue what he did last season. We also have Johan Arnaz. So I don't know. I could see myself making this trade, honestly. Alcantara, we don't really need him with our infield situation we're gonna have, or we have. I feel like at least. Maybe we do. Who knows? But I think I'm not gonna make this trade right now just because I kind of see how our team looks as the season starts. So I'll say this set 40-man rosters. Brady White, I mean, he's been good for us. Don't get me wrong. It's just he's regressing a lot. Michael Rucker, he's not regressing as much. So I think we go either Trace Thompson or probably Klay Thompson here to draft 40 man. And I think we're gonna keep the 40 men at 40. I don't think we're gonna hold a Rule 5 draft pick this year. Actually, wait. I'm actually gonna knock off Brady or Bradley White as well. I'll add somebody else. Either Anderson Espinosa. Well, if I will be him. Yeah, I'm leaning towards Espinosa here. Give him the 40 men. That way he's not eligible there for Rule 5 draft, and he doesn't get taken. Because he was taken last year from us, and that, I didn't really like that too much, but yeah, all right. Yeah, I'm pretty sure our team right now is probably where I want it here for the coming season. GM contracts. I mean we are entering the last year of our deal here, and our job security is low. So I don't know if that means. The Rays also cut Joe Musgrove. So the Rays are over here spending money. 5 years, $8.9 million a year. That's a steal for him. Chad Green goes to the Braves. 5 years, $4.9 million a year. I mean, this Rays team, they don't need some of the young guys that they have now. I mean, now this pretty much means that they don't need even maybe McClanahan. They probably don't need. But maybe we get Brendan McKay or even Shane Baz on this team, and they can be young or a good part of our future here. I thought Shane Baz would be higher than that, but he wasn't, obviously. I don't know. I may try to pick up one of the guys here from the Rays. Obviously, would like just need one of these guys, but yeah, that's a lot right there. What about just like Shane Baz, Chase Strum, Christian Pache, Alexander Vizcaino? No. Yeah, I don't want to do that. Yeah, I don't know. I kind of like where we're at. The Reds get Ken Giles. The Dodgers get Benintendi for years of $6.6 million a year. That's a pretty sneaky sign there for them. They can probably make him into something good over there. The Nats get Adam Frazier, 5 years, $12.3 million. I was actually gonna look at maybe some relievers here we can maybe trade for, because our reliever room right now is not good at all. Outside of Cody here and Holder, that's pretty much all we got. And Rowan Wick, but other than that, we don't have anybody. Manuel Rodriguez is young. He has good potential, but he's getting up there in age. He's 25. So I was gonna look to see if we could pick up any relievers that are currently are currently being kind of like outcasted, I guess you could say. That are also pretty good. Hunter Strickland, maybe. I mean, he didn't have that terrible year last year, in my personal opinion. He did a lot of hits though. Ryan Thompson's on this team. I may try to pick up Ryan Thompson, maybe. I'm not too sure. Eric Yardley was very good last year for the Brewers. I wonder if they'd want to trade him or not. Probably not. They have Dylan Tate as well. They also have Zach Britton, who had a good year last season. Dylan Tate honestly wasn't half bad last season. I wonder if we can get him. I also do doubt we could probably get anybody here from division opponents. Unless they're just not good, so JB Wendell can. He might have won Reliever of the Year award a couple years ago. I can't check it out. I can't check that right now, but I think we'll probably make a trade before the season starts. But for now, we'll probably just send the free agents or next free agency. Marlins get Ketel Marte 6 years, $25 million a year. That's a good signing for them. I saw that the White Sox got Nimmo, but Ketel Marte now joins an offense that has now him, Jazz Chisholm, Garrett Cooper, Jonathan VR. I was looking at picking up Pablo Lopez a couple years ago, but I just didn't. I forgot what the trade was, but I could have maybe looked into that again. But Nimmo to the Red Sox now adds on the lefty in the lineup. Already has Devers in there, as well as Verdugo, as big time lefties in that lineup. They have Santander in there. Caratini is a catcher with Ronaldo Hernandez. Who's their young guy for the future there, obviously. Bobby Dahlbeck is still there. Kike Hernandez is also still there. Rocky Devers, Xander Bogaerts. And now they add Nimmo and Verdugo. Well, they didn't add Verdugo, but they added him, but now they add Nimmo in there. That team's honestly not looking half bad. Who's still up here on free agents? Josh Bell's up here for a free agent. We didn't get Max Scherzer yet, or we didn't even offer him, but Kluber, yeah. We'll go ahead and just offer Scherzer here. He wants to go to a contender, we know that already. So we gotta pay him more money than a contender. So we'll pay him $7.7 million. Still doesn't want to come here. Sungrade's gonna get 1 year, 19.5. That's crazy. I could maybe look into getting Ryan Brazier here. Kenny Jansen's up here. Had a terrible year last year there for the Dodgers. But I might look into Ryan Brazier here. He wants to go to a contender, but I mean we got from 1 year 2.7. We'll go 2.5. We'll go 2.8. Why not? I mean, we have the money for him. We'll keep him in the bullpen for this year. There are some pretty good options here in the bullpen. Seth Lugo. He probably wants to go to a contender though. Miguel Castro. I mean, he's 28. Throws fast. Throws hard. In terms of closers, Ryan Tepera, he was magnificent last year. Maybe he wants to come back here to Chicago. Wants 2 years at 16 mil pretty much. So the bullpen will let me Rowanwick, Cody here, Holder. I mean, the bullpen would be set to go. I'll just pay him an club option there. I mean, yeah, I think the moves are here help out our bullpen a lot. If we can just get two of the four guys here, then I mean, I feel that's well, obviously a starter and a bullpen guy there from the guys we offered. That helps out a lot. Max Scherzer doesn't want to come here, which is cool. The Yankees get Josh Bell. Figures. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we have everything here. We gotta hope Kluber wants to come here, which he probably doesn't want to because we offered him so little money. But here we are at winter meetings. We got Ryan Tepera, which is huge there to the bullpen. We are Antipera, and Brandon Crawford's up here. That's crazy. This dude has been, I mean, 72 home runs in the last 2 years. He's not getting signed, but he's old, so I can see why he wouldn't really get signed. I'll be right back, guys. Alright, I'm back. Oh, alright. Sorry about that, guys. Alright, yeah. Yeah, I mean, the team we have now, I mean, it looks good. I'm not gonna lie. It doesn't look as bad as it could have been. Horner, Paddock, Magical, Yor, Wick, Kluber. Oh, we got Kluber. Let's go. That's huge right there, man. Alright, yeah. So now our rotation for next year. We'll go ahead. Get Kluber in there. Trevor Meagle last year wasn't terrible, honestly, but I had to make room for what's his name there? Matthew Thompson. I think it might either be Dylan Maples or Vizcaino, who's not gonna be there for right now. But actually, we'll get there once we get there. We don't have any pick. Yeah, we have no pick in here. Just to make sure we don't have a pick. Yeah, no, we don't have a pick in here. All right. So, I think we're pretty much set up here for us for the off season. We have 41 players on the 40 man. We also signed Ryan Brazier. Yes, we did. That's actually kind of big right there as well. Keegan Thompson, he is getting a little bit better, but this might be the end road here for Michael Rucker on the team. I think everything that Michael Rucker is just not going to be able to make it here for this team, man. All right, we'll go ahead and send here to arbitration hearings. Send the renewable contracts. Ian Hatt's making almost making 6 mil pretty much next year. And Magical's making 1.9. Alright. Time for spring training here. Cody Early will make 1.6 mil. Cole Sturm will make 1.6 mil as well. Chris Paddock will make a 3.4. So, we're here at spring training now. Last year in last spring training we won literally 5 games in spring training. So the Orioles got Brendan Crawford. That's crazy. I don't think I've gone through all those. The Blue Jays got Seth Lugo from the Rays for Adam Kloffenstein. That's a good deal, I feel like, for the Rays. I mean, yeah, they get a young pitcher again. Imagine that. But our roster here for spring training rotation, we're gonna have Paddock, Kluber, John Park, Matthew Thompson's gonna go in there for Alec Mills. I'd like to get some of you guys some some playing in here, like, you know, Schuster, Manuel Rodriguez as well. We'll put him in for Dylan Maples, and then I feel like we already know what we have here from Cole Stewart. Jason Adam, I don't really know what he's gonna bring to us, so I'll put Brazier. I'll give Brazier some time there. And also Anderson Espinosa, I want him to play a little bit, so I'm gonna go ahead and probably sit Cole Stewart because we know we're gonna get from him. Yeah. Yeah. Cole Stewart might make the opening day roster. We'll see him. Heats up innings for us, which is huge. But our pitching staff here for spring training will be Chris Paddock, Corey Kluber, John Park, Matthew Thompson, and Justin Steele. It's probably going to be my rotation here for the season. Honestly. And the bullpen we'll have Alzole, who was good for us last year. 2.72 ERA, 1.17 WHIP, and a FIP of 4.28, which is a little lucky, but so also have Espinosa in there as well as Vizcaino, Manuel Rodriguez, Jonathan Holder, Jared Schuster, Ryan Cepera, Cody here, Ryan Brazier, Ryan Rowan-Wick. We have some young guys in here of Schuster, Rodriguez, Vizcaino, and Espinosa. All these guys in here. I really want to see if they could crack the opening roster. And then in terms of our lineup, I gotta get Joey Gallo in here somehow, some way. Let's see. I don't just want to plug him in there at third base because I feel like he's more valuable than that to us, honestly. I think Peter Armstrong would probably be our DH, and then Happ will probably be playing third base for us this season. We'd also have Aaron Schunk and Christopher Morel. Both these guys could honestly make the roster. But I think Happ is probably gonna. I mean, we could also move on from Rafael Ortega, but he's been hitting the ball pretty solidly. I feel like. See, this was gonna worry about here with Brendan Gallo is like trying to find a guy who can be the difference maker, or trying to find room for all the guys here to play for us, honestly. And honestly, I just don't think we have a spot for Ortega to play because I don't really like putting Happ at third base. Plus our lineup configuration is all messed up, so I'm gonna go Gallo clean up. And we have like all these lefties here in this lineup, which honestly isn't a terrible thing. But I like to have a little bit less lefties in there, or a little bit less of like one side in there. But hey, what you can do about it, right? Could always move. Like honestly. I don't put Gallo 3 because Gallo thrives in the 4-5 hole, honestly. I might put Ortega 3, Gallo 4, and then go with Happ 6. Actually, no, I'm gonna keep that like that. Yeah, I'm gonna keep that as our lineup right there. We're gonna have some lefties in there, but it's all good. It's all good, honestly. Schunk cannot play first. Alright, yeah, so we're gonna go with Madrigal, Horner, Happ, Gallo, Naylor, Pache, Ortega, Rivas, and Armstrong. I'm thinking maybe what if we could maybe I don't know. I mean, there's gonna be some big time RBI chances here because these guys get on base a lot, and then you have Happ and Gallo who can probably drive him in. So yeah, I'm gonna keep that as a lineup here. I think yeah, dude, I think I'm gonna Gallo and right, honestly. Um, we'll put Hap at third. Just see if he can play at third, honestly. Maybe Pache, Ortega, and Rivas. Yeah, I kind of like Ortega being behind Pache because if Ortega can hit right, he's good enough. Then they'll probably try to push this man Pache, or try to not, or what? I don't know. Oh, catcher. Oh, that's right. So we have another catcher. Alright. Yeah, I think Peter Armstrong's probably not playing against lefties. And we'll have Bodie in left, Gallo in right, of course. And then we'll keep Gallo in the 4 hole. Shunk will be batting 5th. We'll put Shunk 5, Pache 6, Bodie 7, Rivas 8, Amaya 9. There we go, hot. Miguel Amaya. Alright, that give me. Alright, now see, now this is where it gets tricky right here. Yeah, I don't think I can run him right there. Give me Gallo out there. We'll go and swap them. Alright, there we go. That's the line we're running through this year. Or, yeah, this year, honestly. I don't really want him doing DH either, though, honestly. Pico Armstrong, like, yeah. I don't know. Ortega is probably not coming back. I mean, never mind, I can't say that, but because he is on arbitration, but maybe you can trade him for something. I honestly doubt we can, but you never know. Some more pitching, first base, and catching honestly would never hurt. Oh, so alright. I messed that all up, but our RPA roster is Joey Gallo, Nico Horner, Chris Paddock, Nick Madrigal, Cody Hero, Rowan Wick, Brazier, Kluber, Tepera, Pache, Bodie, Hap, Holder, Naylor, Steele. Cole Stewart made it. Strumpf made it. Alzole, Park, Sergio Alcantara, Matthew Thompson, Ortega, Dylan Maples, Morel, Alfonso Rivas, and Miguel Amaya. Let's see, who did not make this roster thing? Pete Armstrong didn't make it, Alex Mosa didn't make it, Espinosa didn't make it. Neither did Alexander Vizcaino, but Pete Armstrong, he was not very good for us last season. I think probably one more year down in AAA can honestly help out a lot. But the question is, do we think Chase Trump is ready? I honestly think he is ready, just looking at his numbers right there now. Nigel can't play third. Of course he can't. Sergio Alcantara, I don't know how I feel about that. Yeah, bro. Yeah, there we go. And then we'll put Hap 3. Ortega 5. There we go. That's what I want to look, or have his line look like. Aaron Shunk to make the roster. Huh. Yeah, well, also down Alcantara and bring up Shunk. Yeah, I do like what Shunk did for us last season. Alcantara, I don't really like him like that, honestly. I mean, he is good. Well, overall wise, didn't really hit for us once he was up here for us. So did that, and then Shunk or Morel at third. Probably, honestly, Christopher Morel. He got 460 at bats last season. With a 204 average, 243. I mean, yeah, bro, they can always put soon and stuff, you know. I honestly like them both. Honestly, I think they're both pretty good. It was like one of them could like play first base. That'd be huge. But it's what it is. And then third base could be Christopher Morel. I honestly like Al a lot more in outfield because of his arm strength and his fielding. I also like Pache being in there, but I can't find a spot to put him in there. Oh wait, yeah, but we can put, yes. There we go, alright. Lovely. And then here versus lefties, Ortega's not playing against lefties. He is not in there against lefties. I can put Miguel Amaya in there, I feel like, versus lefties, but I gotta find a spot for Ortega to play, or I gotta find somebody to play in the outfield. I can honestly get Shunk in there, or even Strumpf. They can both hit lefties very well. I'm gonna get Shunk in there though. And then we'll do... honestly, yeah, I think honestly this lineup right here versus lefties is honestly good. I'll move Bodie down for Pache, and there we go. Alright. I may honestly get Shunk in there. We'll put him in... There we go. We'll put Bodie in left. Get Shunk in there. I'll put Pache behind Gallo. Actually, I'll put Bodie 5, Pache 6. I hope that works for us. Alright, in the rotation, Paddock, Kluber, Steele, Thompson, and Park. In the bullpen, I'll put also. I don't really like Dylan Maples in the bullpen, honestly. I like Rowan Wick better as a closer. Do I? He had 9 most days last year. Honestly, I kinda like Ryan Tepera better as a closer, honestly. Dylan Maples... I'll see what he does. I'll see what he does, and then if we don't like him, we can always get somebody else up here. But yeah, that's our team right there. Luis Del Villar is... man, he could be good, but his potential is so low. 7-4 potential. He could be good, honestly. I honestly might bring him up over Miguel Amaya, honestly. Just for his hitting alone. But anyways, that's our team for the season. Our budget, I mean, yeah, we have $49 million over here in the global budget, which is honestly pretty nice. And now scouting, Gordon scouts. Yeah, yeah. So now we'll go ahead and position players in the West. There are no position players in the West. Jeez. There's like no Western players at all, honestly. Central position players or pitchers. We'll start out with position players. In the Central, 70, 65. You know what, I'll do Freddie Merrifield there. International pitchers. Alright. So Easton's right here are 70, 70, 70. Alright. Each position players. Which I fast honestly doesn't look like. I mean, I'm sure all the guys we scouted already 80 potential. But the track class doesn't seem amazing, honestly. But we'll see. I don't know what pick we have, but again we're facing the AL Central again. It looks like as our interleague opponents. But anyways, I'll go ahead and sim a week. AAA lineup, don't care about them. 4-3, not a bad start to the season so far. Everybody's on scouting, alright. Position players in the West, again. I mean, there's really nobody here in the West we can look at. Or anywhere, honestly. Hopefully this guy can scout pitchers pretty well. I mean, I'll probably keep... Well, we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, we'll see. These guys don't look amazing, honestly. Nobody in here looks amazing, honestly. Yeah, we'll do John Darnell. And pitchers in the international region. Again, nobody up here really blown off my... Or just really... Pause. Really nobody up here is looking amazing, honestly. I'll go ahead and just... Not too bad. There's no real good pitchers up here. And East position players... yeah, there's really nobody up here that I would look at. Alright. We are 4-3. Gallows having a pretty good start to the season so far. Nico Horner not really. Paddock's having a start to the season. One walk to 13 strikeouts is very good. Cody here is not having a season at all. Jesus, that's not good. Ryan Brazier is. Kluber, no. Pache, yes. Love to see that. Tepera, no. Bodie, yeah. Ian Happ, pretty solid. Holder, not really. Bo Naylor, not really. Justin Steele, yes. Cole Stewart, yes. Chase Strumpf, no. 0 for 8, wow. With 3 strikeouts, jeez. He played for us last year? Yeah, he was a little 6 recall, wasn't he? Alzole, pretty good. John Park, good. Matthew Thompson, no. Christopher Morel, 0 for 4. Aaron Schunk is 2 for 9. Alfonso Rivas, 0 for 14. Wow. Miguel Amaya, 0 or 1 for 4. Oh, that's not bad. He's played 2 games. But let's see. Yeah, our first base room is not good at all. Honestly, I might call up Kenji Yamaguchi right now, honestly, because I mean, he can't be worse than anybody here, honestly. And he's a righty. We could use some righties in the line to balance it out. I might... He's not a 49 though. Bryce Ball is though. Yeah, we'll see what happens here. I'll keep the faith in the guys here. We got swept by the Pirates. Mariners interested in an offer. Marco Gonzalez for Rafael Ortega. I'm gonna take this just to get Ortega off the team. I mean, we don't really need an outfielder because he's currently taking a spot away from probably Pico Armstrong to play every day. Yeah, and Gonzalez would probably just sit away in the minors probably. He probably wouldn't play for this team. I'll take that, and then Marco Gonzalez. Can we send him down to AAA maybe? Yeah, I'll send him down there, and then we'll call up. I think we're gonna call up probably Pico Armstrong. He's trying it up down there so far. He is Can't get down there, Triple A. He's 10 for 33 right now. Looking good so far. I'll call him up. The pitch rotation will be the, yeah, it'll be the same everywhere. We'll just have Pete Armstrong now playing every day. Yikes, this is not good down here. Yeah, I probably need to call someone down here to get a first baseman up here or something. I'm gonna sit down Christopher Morel, I think, and call up. I don't know. I get somebody off his 40 right now. That's all I know. Greg Diekman. Yeah, I want to call up Kenji Yamaguchi, honestly, just to see what he can do for us, just to bring us hopefully a new bolt of energy over here. Chase Strumpf, I really do like him. I really do like him a lot. I'm gonna sit down Christopher Morel. And now we get Kenji Yamaguchi in here, who hopefully can bounce out this line a little bit. I'll get him in there versus righties even though he can't really hit righties too well. I actually have so much going on here with our lineup there. I don't know what I'm saying right now. There we go. Look at the lineup to look like that. Chunk was batting 5th. Hopefully that works out for us. Pete Armstrong will get in there. He'll get in the outfield. Yeah, there we go. Kenji Yamaguchi is gonna hit lefties very good. I don't know if I want to get. Yeah. Where? Oh yeah, there's Shunk. All right. I think honestly Yamaguchi could be a nice 5-hole hitter for us one day. David Bodie down there. Yeah. Alright. That should be our team right there. Going forward at least. And yeah, there we go.
One shot is all that IT takes.
I didn't even hear that. Yeah. So we look at scouting here. I probably can't scout anybody else, honestly.
And base 0S bands, where do they go?
It's pretty slung with them. It's pretty slung over here. You know. Oh, 2 people here now. Let's go. Our scouting, honestly, is just there's no way to scout. I can't scout anybody here. Are there even? Yeah, there's nobody good in there.
Fire.
There's nobody good in there. Yeah, everybody in here already scouted. But I will keep scouting, that way I can, hopefully get somebody good over here in the draft. Or find some sleepers here in the draft. And also this guy on the international pitching expedition over there. We're 5-7 right now. We'll send him on the week over here. We're still losing some games over here. I still don't know what pick we have this season or this year. I'll wait until Lucas Franco. Actually, you know what? No. Alberto Lewis. I'll just keep going out here to these over here. Current position players in the central.
I want new friends, but they don't want me.
East position. I guess all these guys here are position players. Yeah, yes they are. Okay. Outfield, fielding, speed. We'll see what we can get over here. Probably nothing. Yeah, it was kind of cooling off for a little bit, but he's not gonna hit for 300. I think I know that by now. He's not gonna hit for 300 in the season. But honestly, he's getting on base a lot.
But that's okay. It hurts my case, but that's okay.
He's getting on base a lot over here. Which is huge. 408 OBP is massively good. Gallo's really having a good start to the season over here. He's not hitting for average, but he never. I mean, he probably never will. But slugging at a high clip and a very good OPS. Granted, it is just the first month of the season, but things love to see are this right here. Love to see that. Nico Horn is not having a good year at all. Chris Paddock is though. Love to see that. Got a guy we traded for last year because we saw that the Padres had way too many pitchers. And I mean, he's off to a regular start this season. Love to see it. Oh, that's right. Oh yeah. All right. But we keep losing games, which kind of, I mean, this team isn't going to win a lot of games, but I like to see us start winning something over here. Alec Mills struggled 4.3 ERA over 22 and a third innings while walking 6 in April. That doesn't seem terrible to me, honestly. Luis Del Villar, oh man, I actually do want to call him up. I feel like our catcher spot right now is honestly just two guys. I mean, Miguel Amaya has been one of our young studs, but Luis Del Villar could get up here soon. Who knows? I'm actually gonna call him up to AAA. Call him up to AA, and there we go. Alright. Still working on scouting. The Nats called up Jake Sheeran, whatever his name is. I don't know what that name is. But now we're winning some games now. Chris Paddock is got a loss, but you get a lot of runs too against Miami. I'm just caught up Joe Adele. Just tell us what pick we have this year. Actually, I kind of like seeing on draft day what pick we have. It probably isn't smart, but then again, look at who I am over here. Nah, I'm the reason. But losing games over here. Going back to our GM goals over here. Our job security is low, so we gotta. Hopefully, we don't get fired this year. I mean, we had a terrible year last year. But honestly, I thought we kind of overachieved there in year one. Year two, we were 20 games worse than we were in our first year here. So we'll see what this year has for us. Our scouting is just not up to date, which is partially on me. All of our catchers scouted there? Yes, they are. Our infield, give me good fielding. I guess contact. Then here, position players in the central. Did we do catcher for these guys over here? No, we did not. I'm pretty sure we already got foot for them. Yes, we did. Of course we did. I guess we do catcher, fielding, arm strength. Alright. We took 2 or 3 there from Philly, a very good Philly team at that. I mean, this team is not bad. I honestly don't feel like this team is a terrible team. I feel like we are honestly a team that is probably a year or two away from competing for a playoff spot. Just more the Mets are the second best team here on paper. But I don't think we should be competing this season. Oh, this guy's fun over there with his pitching. But yeah, I don't think we should be competing this season. So whatever happens here happens. Honestly, drafts in 5 days. What the heck? I'll go just in the draft day. We'll see what we're doing in the draft. We're 19 and 29, which honestly is not terrible. Matty Thompson though is having a terrible season. He's a guy who we have honestly kind of invested pretty highly on. He was the centerpiece to our Patrick Wisdom trade, and Pat Wisdom is still here, having a pretty solid season. Still 3 years left of team control as well. So yeah, and Matthew Thompson's over here struggling for us. But looking at our pitching here, Chris Paddack 4-2 with a 3.05 ERA. He's kind of fallen off there from what he was earlier in the season, but still not terrible numbers by any stretch of imagination. A 2.80 WHIP, component ERA of 2.19, which is the lowest of his career so far. Power finesse ratio of 1.02. Honestly, not a bad season. Walks are way down per 9, and his case run are up, so that's good. I think he could be our new ace here, this team, for a couple more years to come at least. Corey Kluber is not having a good year, but we just brought him in here as a little veteran leadership here, or a veteran presence here, I should say. 4.68 ERA, 1.23 WHIP, a 3.66 FIP, which is not terrible, honestly. The ERA is a little high, getting a little unlucky, honestly, I'd say. But Justin Steele is just can't figure out here, man. He just cannot figure out here for us at the big league level. 1-5 with a 4.88 ERA, a FIP of 1 run higher than that. So he just can't figure out here for us yet. Matty Thompson, same deal. He is also 21, 0-5, a 4.75 ERA. Just can't really figure it out here just yet. But luckily he is still young, so that's good. A 5.7 WHIP, or yeah, a FIP, sorry. And then John Park, who we also got in the deal with Matthew Thompson, 5-1 this season with a 4.53 ERA. This is another guy who had a great year here. This year was not bad, but this year has honestly not been great. FIP of 4.15. So I think his luck from last year is running out, and he's having some very bad luck this year. Component ERA of a 3.4, which is pretty good. Component ERA of a 3.4, which is pretty good. This text-to-chat thing keeps scaring me, honestly. Oh, Wake's back in the game. But yeah, there's that. Cole Stewart, our innings eater over here, is not been too bad. 3.41 ERA, a 4 WHIP. Alzoli's been great. 1-2 with a 1.56 ERA, a FIP of 3.92. Get a picture that rakes. Oh man. Well, I mean, I would get a picture that rakes, but no pictures rake, so therefore I can't do that. Ryan Brazier, we brought in the offseason. It's been pretty good. 2.93 ERA. And yeah, I'm not gonna go through all these guys, even though I already have. But Cody here has honestly not been too great here for us last couple of years, including this one. So hopefully he can turn it around. Ryan Tepera has been good. We brought him back. He's been good for us. Lineup: Nick Madrigal, he's been good. Nico Horner, not much. Ian Happ has been He's been pretty good. He's found some resurgence here after 2021 was awful for him. He's come back. He's hit really well for us. He's honestly on pace for a career best season right here. If this can continue, Joey Gallo, again, not going in for a very high average, but what he does do is get on base a lot, and that raises up his OPS, which we like those numbers. 819 OPS, not bad. I love to see it around 1,000 like we saw him back in 2019, but maybe he can get there. Who knows? Aaron Schunk, honestly, has not been terrible. 2.63 ERA, 781 OPS. Christian Pache, hopefully he's starting to come around here a little bit. The average is still a little bit low, but he doesn't really do anything besides field and get on. Well, this year he's getting on base quite a bit, but he doesn't really slug for anything. His defense has been good this year. Last year made 5 errors, which is not good, but hey, as long as he can just, I guess, play good defense for us. Bo Naylor has honestly been pretty solid for us. He's been better here than he was on my Indians franchise I did a couple months ago. Somehow his OPS is down like a couple points from last year. Kenji Yamaguchi, who we drafted last year, I think it was, hasn't been great, but he's also 22. Hopefully he can get it going for us here. He can hit lefties pretty well. Pico Armstrong as well, another guy who just can't get it going yet here in the big leagues. He has more home runs than he had last year. That's good. His power numbers are better. His OPS is better. He's getting on base more, but also played more games last year. But hopefully he can just get better for us. David Bodie pretty good. Strumpf not good. Rivas not good. Miguel Amaya not good. So the bench not very good hitting. Might be why we're 19 and 29 over here. But time for the draft. We have the third pick in the draft, which is huge. Jim Ricks went second overall. Alright, this might be the time to pick up a big name pitcher right here for the future. If we, alright, I guess that's not good. I'm gonna go and do that. Alright. Jeff Ullman doesn't, I mean, he has 5 pitches. I like to see that. Doesn't look terrible, but his walks per 9 a little bit low for what I would see it. Control is low for what I want to see it. Somehow his fielding is higher than his scouted fielding. I don't know how that's a thing. I guess he just didn't field too well at the draft combine or whatever he was doing. Milo and Break are pretty good. Nathan Sato looks really good to me. 5 pitches as well. Those absolute gas. Good, great stamina, great hits per 9, and Ks per 9. Good walks per 9. Homers per 9 is pretty solid. Control, velo, and break, all pretty good. Freddie Merrifield doesn't look like he'd be a pickup for us right here. Leo Uribe, not great. I think the pick here for pitcher at least is Nathan Sato. Lloyd Villa. Honestly, as well, does not look too bad either. Has 5 pitches. He looks really good actually. Maybe better than Nathan Sato. Trying to see differences here. I know break goes to Lloyd Villa. I should probably stop saying Villa. I'm pretty sure it's Villa. Ks per 9. They are both the same on Ks per 9. Nope. No, they're not. Walks per 9. Oh, maybe Lloyd Villa is the answer here. Sato just throws very hard.
Check batting stats.
Sato just throws very fast. 97, 96 in the fastballs. and it looks really good. It's kind of hard for me to pass up on Satsu, but Lloyd Villa looks good as well.
Still no DH, right?
I don't really know who to take here. I could use some help over here on who to take. Yeah, there's no DH. I mean, you can check batting stats, but I kind of like the pitching stats better, because batting stats, there's no real advanced batting stats. Like pitchers, I look at FIP, because ERA is earned runs allowed, or earned runs average. So like, you can see, looking at Chris Paddock, he allows 3 runs a game, on average. But FIP, this is more of a true outcome, and that it's like ERA, but it just takes into account pitching and just not your defense. Because like you could have our defense that commits an error, and then the guy comes home to score. But it wouldn't count against Paddock. But say like if like a guy gets on base and then a guy hits him home, but we commit an error in the play, then I'm pretty sure that goes against Paddock's ERA. But his FIP, it wouldn't show up on there because that doesn't take into account defense. And like walks per 9 and like Ks per 9, I like those because you see he allows 1.7 walks per 9 innings to his 7.39 Ks per 9 innings, or strikeouts. I'm not too sure what component ERA is, or power to finesse ratio, but I typically look at FIP and pretty much these two stats, as well as ERA. I mean I don't just count out ERA just altogether just because I don't think it's a good stat. I mean I still look at it, but I take more into account FIP. So like, I can look at a FIP and look at ERA and say, okay, this guy's getting lucky because his FIP is way higher than his ERA, but his ERA shows him being good. Like if we look at like Corey Kluber, last year had a 2.88 ERA with a 4.14 FIP, so he got kind of lucky in my opinion because his FIP is almost two runs higher than his ERA. Whereas batting, you can't really see that for batting. Like that's not a good example. Like Nick Madrigal, I really just like look at like these 4 stats here for hitting: average, OBP, slugging, and OPS. OBP measures how much they get on base. Slugging measures how much they slug, and then OPS is on base percentage and slugging combined. Typically, a good OPS or an elite OPS is about like 1,000. So, but Nick Madrigal doesn't slug that much because he doesn't hit many home runs or doubles. Because slugging is doubles, triples, and homers. And a guy like Nick Madrigal is not going to do that because his power is so bad. But a guy like Joey Gallo isn't going to hit for average, but gets on base a lot, slugs a high percentage, so his OPS is going to be better. Average is what is average? Average is how much you hit, but I don't know, it's kind of skewed, I think. I don't know how it is, but people don't like it, so they've kind of forced me to go away from it. So I look at these 3 stats mainly. Sometimes I look at average, but for a guy like, you know, Joey Gallo, I'm not going to look at his average because I know he's not going to hit close to 300. But he's going to have good OBP, slugging, OPS numbers, and a pretty high home run total. But there's no good stats for me that look at here that I can see I would like to look at when evaluating a player. Maybe WAR, but that's just wins above your replacement. Isolated power, I don't know what this really is, so I can't really look at that too much. I can look at runs created, but I like weighted runs created because that's on a scale of 1 to 100. This is on a scale of just how many runs you create, which you can see he's creating 26 runs so far this season. Range factor, I don't know what that is either. Stolen base runs, looks like guys who steal bases, which obviously we don't steal bases. That's pretty much it. So I just don't need to look at batting stats like that. Like I do pitching stats. If that helps explain your question. I just went into a big spiel about it for no reason. I still don't know who to pick here in this draft. I'm honestly feeling Lloyd Vila. But Sato just throws faster, which makes me want to, which just draws my attention to him. But I know Villa has better stats, honestly. So we'll see. I don't know who to take. No. I think I'm taking Villa. I like his scouting stats better than Sato. Sato just throws way faster. Well, not way faster, but throws faster. But I mean, Villa still has elite velocity. We'll see where Sato goes. I could also go for a outfielder, and I need one of those. Did Sato go yet? Oh my god, he didn't go. Did he? No, he didn't. Are pitchers just like not as big as I feel like they are?
I'm saying, since the Cubs have to have pitchers back.
Dino Esposito, what a name. Dino Esposito. Oh, that's funny. He looks average at hitting. Mike Denton. Man, some of the names in here are just funny to me. Mike Denton, Dino Esposito, Morris Coggin. I mean, just some funny names in here. That guy looks funny, kind of, as well. He looks like a good hitter, though. I'm not gonna lie to you. But, I mean, our outfield is honestly good for the future. I'm gonna take Sato. I couldn't decide earlier, so I'll take him. Because why not? I hope Dino Esposito is still up here. Dwayne Hayer.
Runs or get revived if you can see offensive stat.
Leo Uribe still up here? Dang, man. Pablo Esposito. We have Dino and Pablo Esposito up here. Jacob Saunders. Sounds like an actual name. You could create runs or get RBI if you can see offensive stat. Oh yeah. Yeah. I mean, I could always pick up one pitcher that the Rays have who can hit, but they want too much for him, so I don't know. I mean, pitchers typically can't hit, so. Oh, there's Dino Esposito. Morris Coggin. I mean, he doesn't look terrible. I don't think he'd be a bad pick right here. But do I really need him? I guess I do. Morris Coggin.
Need more openness.
Some of these guys are still up here that I didn't think would last this long. Like, I didn't think... I might need to draft the Esposito brothers here. Pablo and Dino Esposito. One's from Cuba, one's from Mexico. Need more Otanis, yes. I could go for Otani, but... Hey. Oh wait, we're talking about for like scouting pitchers and stuff here, for like hitting, because you can't see that. But like you can check out your like pitchers and see their hitting stats. But I don't want to waste my time on that because I doubt my pitchers who can't even pitch can hit. But maybe they can, who knows? Dino Esposito, Pablo Esposito. Pablo looks pretty good actually. 80, 65, 75, 80, 80, 80, 80. I might take Pablo here. Alexis Cruz. Man. Oh, that is some serious heat right there. James Liss. I'll take Pablo Esposito, I think. I like his pitching stats. I wonder if that reliever is going. Yeah, I think he is. Mariano Cabral. Dino Esposito's going to the Dodgers. Dang. I could have used him right there. No, I'm just kidding. I didn't want him. He didn't look like he could turn on this franchise. Mariano Cabral. Mike Denton is still up here. Leo Uribe is still up here as well. Rico Cordero. Cesar Lopez. I don't know what to take right here. Chet Williams. Rob Rodriguez. Wait, was he the guy I was looking at? Alexis Cruz? For a reliever? Oh, I might take him. Mike Denton is still up here. Eric Castellano. Honestly, doesn't look terrible. But honestly, maybe. There we go. Alright. I don't even need outfielders, but here I am still drafting them. Mike Denton finally went to the Phillies. I feel like our draft was pretty good. Moment of truth, though. Yikes. We have 3 good picks down here. Hey, Pablo Esposito, yes sir. Can't believe I wanted this guy. Nathan Sato. At least I got the guy who I wanted originally because of his velocity. Morris Scoggin.
In Mount Tommy, see you at Atlanta tonight.
Morris Coggin is going to be our future center fielder of this team. Oh man. Yes, I will be there at Atlanta tonight, Matt. You will see me out there, buddy. Hopefully we can get a win tonight. Honestly, not a terrible draft. Minus our first pick of the draft we had. Terrible. The Reds just had an awful draft. They had a terrible draft. The Brewers, not terrible. Jacob Saunders was good. I think I was looking at him, or I said his name, one of the two.
Yes, sir, good luck.
Chauncey Garce. What names, man? These are some funny names. Vance Kaminsky. You too, man, you too. Pirates. Oh, Jim Ricks. Oh, man, the next Jacob DeGrom looks like right here. Only has 3 pitches, though. Dang. I'm about to get off too, honestly. I'm about to get out of here. Maybe. Yeah. Jeffrey Ramos was good. Greg Beekman, of course he was good. He's just low overall. Brian Francisco was also good. We drafted him. Keegan Thompson, 4 innings though. That's all I can see. Hey, Paddock's 1 for 19. Oh yeah. What is Otani doing over here? Hitting wise. Oh my goodness. An OPS of 1300? Oh my goodness. Alright, we'll keep staying over here. Of course the Dodgers, they get Benintendi and he's all-star right now. Chris Paddock's not up here? Really? Dang, we ain't got nobody up here, man. We have like nobody up here. Benintendi, I know it. I knew he'd go out there to LA and have a season. It was terrible last season, but this season he's gonna be MVP up there. Gallows up there, alright. I think Gallows should be a bit higher, but that's just me, honestly. That's just my personal opinion. I mean, this guy OPS at 800. Come on now, Gallows 808. Better. Alright, we'll go ahead and send the All-Star Week. Now scouting's done with. Beat the White Sox twice, love to see it. Beating the Padres up, love to see that as well. See, it's like we beat good teams and we come back and lose to bad teams. Like, I mean, we take 2-3 there from San Diego, but then we come back and get shut by Pittsburgh. Lose 3 or 4 to Cincinnati, you know. Take 2 or 3 from Atlanta, and then we come back and looking for the series split against the Cardinals. Hopefully Gallows is in the home run derby over here. I'd love to see him in the home run derby. The standings, we're currently 4th here in the Central, 8.5 out of the first, 3.5 out of the second, or out of third. 11.5 out of the second wildcard spot, which, how about the Rockies right now? That's crazy. Padres are having a bad season. Braves, they're having a good year. Best team in the National League right now. The Rays, they're just too good. Red Sox, they're good too, but they're 5 games out of first, 54 wins. The Yankees are bad nowadays. Yeah, they're not even 4th in the division anymore. Indians, that division's not very good. The Astros are a pretty good team. Who do the Yankees have in them? Let's see. The Yankees. Are they going to trade anybody? Giancarlo Stanton. Oh my god. Stanton is having a season right now. MVP, I'd say probably MVP maybe. 24 bombs, 56 RBIs, 360 batting average, 1,000 OPS. Not really getting on base a lot. Well, never mind, I shouldn't say that. He's getting on base 400 over there. OP of 400. Strikeout percentage is down. Walk percentage is getting up there. I see look at those stats right there as well. Could I get 10? Probably not. I'm gonna try to either. Garrett Cole have a good season. Josh Bell have a good season. Jonathan Loaizaga. I do like Loaizaga a lot actually. I wonder if we can get him. Clint Frazier not have a good year. Then again, nobody is on this team. Jason Dominguez still in AAA. Alright. Well, wait, we had somebody over here in the Futures game, didn't we? It's probably Chase Strumpf or something. Yeah, we don't get any pictures. CJ Abrams, we could add him. But I turned on the deal, I probably shouldn't have. Alexander Canario's in there for us, alright. He's having a pretty decent season, I'd say. So we split with the Cardinals. Home run derby, are we in here? Do we have Gallo in here? No, we don't. We have no Gallo in here. Which is kind of sad. Giancarlo Stanton's not even in here. 2 Phillies are in here. I was looking forward to playing one, but Gallo's not in there. All-Star game, we have somebody here in the All-Star game. If not, multiple guys. I wonder who they are though. Ryan Tepera's in there. Love to see it. Aaron Shunk made the All-Star game. I see, like this stuff is all messed up, man. Aaron Shunk made the All-Star game batting 234. There's no way he's our only guy who made the All-Star game. That's fun. Jake Windokin, I honestly would not mind getting him. I just don't think I can get him. Jake Windokin. I was trying to get him before I got somebody else over there. They're not a good team. I mean, neither are we, but I wonder if they would give us Windokin. Yikes. Let's just see what they want. Thompson and Ramos? I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that at all. We're gonna win the All-Star game. Losing the Cardinals, I don't know, I don't lose the Cardinals, man. That makes me sad. Makes me upset, losing the Cardinals. We're going similar to deadline day. Indians aren't in a deal. Ethan Hankins and Nolan Jones for Nico Hoerner. Nolan Jones, I just don't think he really progresses too much in this game. Ethan Hankins, haven't read too much into him. I mean, he was good, don't get me wrong. Looks like he could be good, but he hasn't played, has not started the game in AAA. You know, we have close to 3. Nico Hoerner, he's having a down year this year, but I like to get, what I like to do if I were to trade him is I would like to get somebody actually worth it. Like CJ Abrams or something like that, you know? Someone like that. Ryan Weathers could have been a part of this future. Max Scherzer goes to the Padres. Kind of forgot about that, honestly. And if I get Abrams, I could then maybe Hoerner is just not good at shortstop. Maybe that's the reason. I mean, he's having a terrible year this year. My future info could be whoever we have at first base, Nick Madrigal, or even Chase Strumpf. See, I think it's Strumpf over third base if I could. I'm gonna go for CJ Abrams over here. Get Hoerner out of here. He's struggling this season. And then, yeah, I think we do this. I wanted to do this last time whenever I had Abrams and Weathers for Hoerner, but I just didn't do it. If I keep thinking about it, I won't do it, so I'll go ahead and just bite the bullet and do it. I think Abrams honestly plays for us. I just feel like we gotta get him in there. The lineup. I mean, yeah, man. Let's do it, man. Let's get him in there, bro. Let's get him in here. There's no need for us not to, honestly. You know, I mean, part of the future. Chase Strumpf. I don't want to do this, but I'm not too good when we're playing third base. I don't really like to do this stuff, but no. I mean, yeah, like he plays second base and shortstop. Like, come on, give me third base and shortstop. There we go. I mean, that's just me. All right, that's probably gonna be the only trade we make. I don't really know who else we could trade to like a contending team. Maybe Kluber. Like what we get for an aging Corey Kluber, you know. We'll see. Andrew Cisneros, Michael Diaz. Jeter Downs. Ooh, Yankees, Rafael Soto, Geraldo Ibarra. Tristan Melcher for Rays. Honestly though, the Rays don't even need it on a pitcher. Anthony Siegler. I think maybe this shirt right here, Mike Chavez. We had a guy with big potential to play first base. Mike Chavez and Billy Chavez. You know what? Why not? Just to have a guy that has potential at least to play first base for us. Like, you know. Top prospects, do we have any up here? I mean, I feel like we should. We have none. Alright. I don't know how we have none up here, but I guess our farm system isn't that good. Chris Paddock honestly does need a pretty big extension here. 27.8 mil a year. 5 years, that put him until he's what, 34? No, that's 7 years. 5 years when he's 32. That'd be kind of good right there until he's 32. Have him until he's 32. As an ace of this team. I think we'll make it backloaded. With both options? Yeah, why not? Well, we re-signed Chris Paddock, who was probably a must to do that. But everybody else, we don't really need to re-sign like that. Jonathan Holder probably need to re-sign him. I don't know, 5 years though. I think we do 3 years. A 3-year player option at 20 mil or 6.7 mil AAV. Give it to him front loaded, pause. But let's do front loaded. Actually, no, let's do it normal. Christian Pache. Hopefully this man can go in first video. Advert Alzolay. Ryan Brazier. He wants to go to a contending team. I don't really blame him. You just never know. We could be contending here next year. Who knows? Who knows? You know. Oh, I watched this game video. I'm actually gonna end this right here, I think.